right? Let's start off with the book of Matthew 22, 22 and 9. Matthew 22 and 9. Let me get Psalms 34 and verse 3.
It's Matthew chapter 22, verse 9.
Bring it out.
Go ye therefore into the highways.
What the Lord say?
Go ye therefore into the highways.
Right, and that's what we're doing. We're going into the highways, right? We're going into the highways of our people, where a lot of our people are at, right? That we may bring it back into the fold, right? We're not going in. We're not going behind alleys. We're not hiding in buildings. You know, we're out here. We're out here in the highways and byways, out in the field, right? We're the ones that's really in the field, right? We go places where people might say we can't go, you know. And it's all through the Spirit of the Lord, right? It's not us. It's the Most High. It's the Most High and the multitude of angels, right?
And as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage.
Right? And as many as we find out here today, we're going to bid them to the marriage. As many as we find, right? Read.
So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found.
Right, so the Lord told these men to do this, and they went out and did it, just like He told us. Right, brothers kind of came into the truth, got built up, and you know the Lord put it on brothers' spirits to go out to the highways and byways. Because again, it's not of us; it's all of the Most High. Right, you can stop there. Let me get Psalms 34 verse 3.
The Psalm chapter 34 verse 3.
Yeah.
Oh, magnify the Lord with me.
What the Lord say?
Oh, magnify the Lord with me.
Right, hey, magnify the Lord with me. Read.
And let us exalt His name together.
Right, and this is how we exalt the Most High's name. As the sheep start to get woken up, as brothers start to increase, the Most High's name is being magnified. Right, you see the celebrities talking about the Israelites. Right, you see, you know, them Amalek making diss songs, you know, about the Israelites. The Lord's name is being magnified. Right, prophecies are coming to fold. Everything that the Israelites have been saying is coming to pass. That these things are true. Right? It may be new to some people, but brothers been speaking about this, right? As far as we know from the 1960s, right? Brothers been speaking about this, right? Let me get to the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, and verse 1, right? Let me get 2nd Ezra 5, right? Now we're going to get into some prophecies, right? But it's not a prophecy, right?
The second Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak in the ears of my people.
No, speak in the ears of Esau.
Behold, speak thou ears in the my people.
Right, because the Lord only came for His people. Right, we're not telling the other nations that the kingdom is for you. Right, we're not telling them that Mashiach died for you. Right, we're not telling them. Right, read.
The words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
Right,
and cause them to be printed in paper.
Right,
for they are faithful and true.
Right, these prophecies are faithful and true. When the Lord said destruction is going to come, when the Lord said Israel shall inherit the kingdom, these prophecies are faithful and true. These things will come to pass. Right, there will be no food on the shelves. Right, there will be a time where the men of the Lord won't be out on the highways and byways. Hey, how you doing, brother? You know your nationality? What was the world calling you? What was the word saying nationality?
Tribe of Judah, man. Yeah, man. Israelite.
That's right, that's right. How long you been doing that for?
Probably about 2 years, since 2018.
2018? Oh man, how you find out? You ran into some brothers?
Yeah, my cousin. We follow we live under the GLCC.
Oh, GLCC? Yeah. Okay. That's who you communicate with?
Yeah.
All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. Hey man, you know, we out here getting the word. Right. Today is the Sabbath. I'm not too sure what they go by as far as that.
Today is actually, we did the Thanksgiving thing. Today we're supposed to have a feast.
Oh, you said they went and did these things?
Yeah, you know, that's Western civilized, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, you know, the Lord's not dealing with that, you know. But yeah, you know, we out here teaching our people, you know, about the Bible, you know. If you got any questions or any doubts of things that you may have been taught or things that you just may not know, you know, we're here. We're here for you, brother. We're here for you.
What's y'all gathering called?
We Watchmen for Israel.
Watchmen for Israel?
Yeah, WFI.
Okay.
You know WFI?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just opened up in February. So yeah, we are here in the Bay Area now. right? Going to and fro, right? Going to and fro, right? You know, you're welcome to stay, listen to the word. Like I said, if you got any questions, brother, you know, we here for you, right?
I gotta go with my daughter right now. I just went to, you know what I'm saying, meet y'all.
Grace and peace be unto you.
Okay.
See that? Hey, so Israel is waking up, man. You can't make this up.
Come.
It's like, damn it, everywhere we go now. I remember I never heard of Israel, right? Now you, hey, damn it, everywhere you go, hey, agree?
Continue on. For fear not the imagination against thee.
What the Lord say?
Fear not the imaginations against thee.
Hey, so brothers not fearing the imaginations of what's going to happen to America, right? We're not supposed to fear that. We're supposed to keep the commandments and trust in the Most High, right? Read.
Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Right.
For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
What the Lord say?
For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Right, so if you doubt the Most High, if you doubt Yahweh Shai, if you doubt that these prophecies will come to pass, if you doubt that Israel will be delivered, hey, you know, if you're unfaithful, you're gonna die in your unfaithfulness.
Right.
Hey, the Most High doesn't give a damn if you don't believe. Right, let's get that real quick. Romans 3:3. Hey sister, you got 2 minutes real quick before you hop on the train. You don't got 2 minutes. You're an Israelite, you gotta repent, keep the commandments. Let's get Romans 3:3 real quick.
Book of Romans chapter 3 verse 3. For what if some did not believe?
Right. So what if a lot they were unfaithful, right? Right. Are we really the Israelites? Are we really going to be delivered? Right. Read. So what if they didn't believe? Right.
Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect?
Right. So if they don't believe, does that mean the Hamashiach won't come? He's like, well, they don't believe. I guess he's not coming. Right. Or they don't believe. I guess these prophecies won't come to pass. I'm waiting. I'm just sitting back. I'm waiting for them to believe. Is the Most High waiting for people to believe? Right. Read.
God forbid.
What the Lord say?
God forbid.
Right. Means hell. You know. Hey, if you don't believe, if you're unfaithful, hey, the Lord don't give it to you. You can be unfaithful all you want. You're gonna die in your unfaithfulness. You could believe. You could not believe all you want. You're gonna die not believing. Hey, but the Lord said, "You shall know it. You shall know it after death through pain." Right. Read.
God be true, but every man a liar.
What the Lord say?
God be true, but every man a liar.
Hey, so these things will come to pass, right? Let God be true and every man a liar, right? If they don't believe, right? They don't believe. Let God be true, right? They could say that's not going to happen. They could say, oh, y'all been talking about that. You know, you saw make movies about them 3020, right? Those days, you know, we're not going to live to see 3020, right? You know, God forbid, right? Another brother had a precept.
It's 2nd Ezra chapter 8 and verse 56.
Read it out.
It reads thus: For when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High,
Right.
thought scorn of His law, and forsook His ways.
Right.
Moreover, they had trodden down His righteous, and said in their heart that there is no God.
What they say?
And they said in their heart that there is no God. Yeah, and that knowing they must die.
Right, and then know that they must die. Right, they know that they must die, but they say, hey there's no God. Right, you go to Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, real quick too. Wisdom of Solomon 2, and you start at verse 3. Right, and let me get Mark 9:1. Right, because they say that there's no God, and that they know that they must die. Right, they say, oh, you only live once. Right? That meaning that they know they're gonna die.
Right.
They say they only live once, there's no God, or just live it up. Yeah, read that out real quick.
This Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2 verse 3.
You know?
Which being extinguished, our bodies shall be turned into ashes.
Right?
And
You started verse 2.
verse 2. For we are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been.
Right? So that's what the wicked do. You know? Oh well, we're all gonna die, and you know, life is gonna continue on as if we were never here. Right? Read.
For the breath in our nostrils is as smoke, and a little spark in the movement of our heart.
Right? And this is what the wicked say. This is what the carnal man thinks. That do what you want, you know, live your best life. We're all gonna die, YOLO, and let's just live it up and think positive thoughts, and let's all come together with the heathens. Let's celebrate all these wicked holidays. Let's do all we can because what? Read.
which being extinguished, our bodies shall be turned into ashes.
Right, let's do all we can because our body's going to be turned into ashes. Right, read.
And our spirit shall vanish as the soft air.
Right, and they think their spirit's going to disappear. They don't believe it's going to the Most High. They don't believe it's going nowhere. It's going to disappear. How you doing, brother? What's your nationality?
Black.
You said black. All right. That's what the world calls you, right? And who gave us that name, black? Right, they gave you many names: black, African American, Negro, right? Right. Well, can we show you what the Lord called our people? Because you know the Lord has the Lord gave all the nations a name, right? He never called anybody Russian. He never called anybody African American or black, right? Because black, we could agree, right? Black is just the color of the crown, right? Because we want to show you what the Lord called you. Can we show you that? What was that? You said you're intoxicated? Right, you could listen though? You can still hear? Alright, well we're gonna bring out, we want to show you a couple things. Right, so you heard about the story of Moses? Have you read the Bible? Right, and that the people that he was with, people that he came out of Egypt, you remember who he was with? What nation of people? Right, let's get real quick, Deuteronomy 4.
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 44. And this is the law which Moses set before the children of Israel.
For who?
Before the children of Israel.
Right? So, listening. So Moses was the children of Israel, right? And he gave them, what did he give them? What was that? Okay, all praises, right? So, it said Moses with the children of Israel. And what did Moses give them? When he went up to Mount Sinai and came down, he gave them the commandments, right? He gave them the commandments, right? Yeah, he was giving the commandments. He gave it to Israel, right? And it would be a blessing if they kept it, right? And what would happen if they didn't?
Half of it.
Pretty much bad. So we're gonna get that for y'all real quick. We want to find out who the children of Israel are today, because there's nations in the Bible, and these nations are still on earth, right?
Y'all come out here.
Yeah, we come out here often, right?
Get back with y'all.
You want a pamphlet?
Yeah, I'll back with y'all.
Right.
I don't want to mix it too much.
Right. The rest of you intoxicated and really understand right now. So,
I understand.
All right. It's a pamphlet right there, brother. So brother, can we find out real quick with a couple of scriptures of who the children of Israel are today?
Scriptures, I'm not well versed because I follow them.
I understand. Right. And remember we talked about the laws, right? That was given to Israel. The Lord said that the law is spiritual. You know? Like don't you believe that it can temper with your spirit depending on things that you do and things that you eat?
I just believe that your energy follows where your attention is directed.
Your energy, right? Your energy will be your spirit, right? It'll be your spirit.
It depends, you see what I'm saying? Because you have a people within you that you may need to let everybody see. This is what Calvin's doing when they kill the innocent, you see what I'm saying? What God does is focus on destruction, you see what I'm saying? And what they're doing is they're following the other man's plan, you see what I'm saying, to create that fear. We fear no one.
Yeah, we for no one but the Most High, right?
Which made his likeness, you see what I'm saying?
That's right.
This is what it is.
That's right. So real quick, if the children of Israel didn't keep the commandments, bad things will happen to them, right? So can we bring a couple of things that Moses told them, that the Lord told them that would happen to them if they didn't keep the commandments? Well, we're going to show you real quick, but we want to see who does this people fit today. Because you ask people their nationality, they say black, African American, Mexican. They might say white. They might say Japanese. But the Lord never called anybody, right? You said what?
Native.
Right, native, right?
My mother was Indian. I was born in something like tradition. That's what I saw.
Oh yeah, right. Stolen soil, right?
To his land.
Right, stolen soil, right?
And what?
Look at
Our soil.
right. Our
Natives can't go through
So remember, we just showed you Moses talking to the children of Israel, right? Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
It's Deuteronomy 28, verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day,
Right.
that all these curses,
And all these what?
that all these curses
Right.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Right. So Moses said, the Lord said that if Israel didn't keep the commandments, these curses will come upon them. And so you said the Spaniards came here, right?
The Spaniards, Christopher Columbus, Thanksgiving,
Right. That whole thing, right? The whole Thanksgiving thing, right? So real quick, let's get verse 32.
we started that whole thing just like religion, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's right to deceive us, man, to teach you something different than what we came from.
All right, yeah, we're gonna show you something real quick. Let me get verse 32. Remember, he said this. He said all these curses will come upon thee and overtake thee. And then he starts naming what the curses are. So we're not gonna get all of them. We're gonna get a couple, right?
This is Deuteronomy 28, 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
What the Lord said?
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Thanksgiving.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Read.
And thy eyes shall look and fare with longer for all the day long.
Right. So who did that happen to?
Depends on your interpretation of what they were saying. Like, a lot of those languages didn't even break down to English.
What was that?
A lot of those languages didn't even break down to English. English is the Hebrew language.
Oh, you said English language, right?
English was
But
the Hebrew language.
but where did that language come from?
Well, this is what the language they were trying to teach us to unlearn who we were in the original place.
That's right. But like you said, when the Spaniards came over here, did they not take the Seminole Indians and the Native Americans? Did they not take their children from them?
Well, this is what happened. They infected those that were
That's
here
right.
already with their sickness and their foul diseases because of the cave dwellers.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? The Spaniards not always did that, but we as ourselves we lost, or we were trying to do, tried to unlearn us of who we actually are.
Right.
That's why they can't figure out what we did.
Right, but who does that sound like? Did our people go and take the white people's children?
So it's like the cave dwellers are scared of the melting pot. So what it is they're extinction.
Right, melting pot, right?
What we need.
Yeah, come. Yes, we want to show you real quick about the Spaniards, right? Real quick. Verse 49.
This is Deuteronomy 28, 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
The Lord said?
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
Remember you said the Spaniards came? Right. The Lord, right. The Lord told the Israelites, "I will send a nation against thee from far." Read.
From the end of the earth, as swift as an eagle flight.
As swift as what?
As swift as an eagle flight.
And what do they represent? What do they come with? When you look at the dollar bill, got the eagle on it.
Like I said, this is another device that they use to try and uneducate us on who we are.
Exactly. But it has the eagle, right? He says, "I will send a nation against you from far, as swift as an eagle." They came through swift, didn't they? Didn't they come through swift upon this land?
They did, but we also built chambers that project the sound and travel off into the space, into the universe. And that's how we can go to, other places and go to other dimensions. You see what I'm saying? The pyramids. If you got a choir singing in the chamber, this is how you go and transcend to the level.
Right.
So this is how you take it away from you.
Right.
We built this all the time.
Yeah. We did do it, right? We did, right?
Hurricanes go from one spot. It comes to
As swift as the eagle flight, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
A nation who what?
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Remember you said they tried to change the language? So no. What they did?
Right, to make us think that we're done.
Exactly. But you heard the Lord said? He said, whose tongue thou shalt not understand. We didn't we could agree, right, brother? We didn't speak English.
Universal language is now.
We didn't speak English. That's what the Lord is saying. A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. Right, read.
A nation of fierce
A
countenance.
nation of fierce countenance. They came through fierce. They came through killing the babies, raping the women.
We was fierce when we was dripped in our garments.
Yeah, we was fierce. We was fierce.
See what I'm saying?
But as we fell as a nation, they look at us now, they like, hey, y'all not so fierce now. They like, we fierce. We the ones that got the tanks, the helicopters. We the ones ruling over y'all.
We had sarcophaguses
That's right.
and gold, which is the natural element in this world. See what I'm saying?
A nation of fear countenance which shall not regard the person of the oath.
What?
Which shall not regard the person of the oath.
They didn't give a damn about the elders. Read.
Nor show favor to the young.
No show favor to the young, raping the little girls, right? Taking the little boys.
Well, this is what the keeping the bloodline carries, the incestual tendencies and the deformation of which these capabilities are. You see what I'm saying? This is why they listen.
So this, remember, this is a curse upon the children of Israel. Pretty much is that their land and their children will be taken from them. But remember, he's not talking about the African American man. He's not talking about the black man.
Well, this is what I'm saying. It's a thing. Kings.
That's right. We are. The Lord said we're kings.
It's the reason why we look like our natural specimens is because it is like this.
That's right, brother. Real quick, we want to show you something, right, brother? Because you in the spirit right now. You speaking. What you saying is in here. You know what I'm saying? Read.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 59.
Right.
The Lord will make thy plagues wonderful, and the plagues of thy seed, even great plagues.
Right. Remember you said they give us diseases. We had diseases. Right. The Lord said, I will make thy plagues wonderful. So when the nation comes over here to take all over, y'all gonna have plagues on y'all too.
This is why we're immune to some things. This is why they killed Dr. Sebi. This is what I'm saying. It's herbalism, it's naturalism. It's things that don't affect us.
Right.
And of long countenance, continuance, selected, and sore sickness in a long continuance.
Right.
Moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt, which thou was afraid of, and they shall cleave unto thee. Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
Until thou be destroyed. And remember, millions of natives had got diseases and died. You know,
well, hundreds of thousands of
remember,
them. This American slave trade.
Millions.
This is why he said, I'd rather die and save my brothers. That's what I'm saying. I'd rather do anything with you guys.
That's right. That's why you brought up the slave trade, right?
There's no partnership. You see what I'm saying?
Right. And you brought this. Right. You brought this.
One of the pieces of things that we affirm. This is why Africa and South America is why we look the same. When I say Spaniard, you gotta understand this wasn't Italy. You see what I'm saying?
Right. And what we're saying, but is who did that happen to? That happened to the so-called right. Us too, right?
Why do you think that they catch Alzheimer's and skin cancer and
Exactly.
other ailments?
That's what the Lord said.
They ran experiments on us. Why don't we get Alzheimer's?
Exactly. Now, real quick, you brought the slave trade. Now, how did the slave trade go? Like the transportation when they was sending, like you said, our people all across the world. Right. But how does slave trade go then? Like transportation when they was shipping them around the world.
The closest thing this day is like an NFL draft.
Right.
See how high you can jump, how fast you can run.
Right. That's right, brother. That's right. I'm not denying it.
On pieces of property, they said that we were property. It'd be good for picking his cotton, making his clothes and his garments.
Right, brother. I'm not denying that. But the transportation, when they took, you said our people.
When they took
around the world, like did they fly a plane? Did they walk to the other lands? What was the transportation that they took over the waters?
It was boats. It was whatever they created.
It was boats, right?
It was whatever they created.
Now remember, the Lord said this happened to the Israelites. This is one of the curses.
The Lord doesn't say.
68, brother. Watch, listen to this, brother. This is really important, brother. Listen to this.
This is Deuteronomy 28, 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
See that? You just said that, brother. The Lord said he would send the Israelites into slavery again on ships. Did that not happen to our people?
It depends.
Well, brother, now you're saying it depends.
No,
But you just said it happened to us.
Our people are. It's like they're saying it's our religion. I'm not a religious person. I believe in
Our
the
people.
I wasn't there. I can only believe what I see, who I can tangibly talk to.
Right. And you said both.
You see what I'm saying?
Because that's what we know, right? That's what our ancestors do.
Talk to.
That's right, brother. That's
We
right.
can only be as good as the fruit that we put forward. See, I don't do it. I say mathematics is the language that we're speaking. You know, I don't deal with the negatives and divisions in my equation.
Well, brother, you say you don't deal with that, but we have to do it.
I deal with positives and multiplication.
So you don't see your brothers going to war with each other? You don't see them shooting each other down?
I don't see anybody being pessimistic and trying to take my brothers away from me and trying to take my possessions away from me.
So
I don't deal with people that try and
you don't see
divide
the
my
cops
brothers.
arresting your brothers for no reason.
No, I see cowards who say that they protect the servant. They're really scared.
That's right. And they are
You
scared.
don't protect the servant. You
They are
react.
scared because why?
It's not reaction.
Because we're kings, right?
Kings, because you're scared of who we are. Most of them,
Right.
most of them are nerds that used to be.
And that's what we're saying, brother. Who are we? Because you said they're scared of who we are. So who are we according to the Bible? If the Lord said these things will happen to the Israelites, we're gods, right? Right, we're gods. And so what would our nationality be? Because you can only be one nationality to be a god.
That's right.
That's if you play their game.
Remember, who was Moses talking to?
Back then,
The Israelites.
at that particular time, it was many a days where he spoke to everyone.
He was talking, but we just showed you he was only with the Israelites when they came out of Egypt.
It's a lot of people. It's a big book.
The Israelites.
What if they said that was like adults have kids.
Right.
Every night we try and get our kids to sleep.
Right.
So we tell them these things because all of us have an ethical scale of what's good and right. What's right and wrong. You can't have a yin without a yang.
That's right.
You have to have both extremes to find some type of medium.
That's right. A just
See what I'm
balance.
saying?
The Lord is for the just
You
balance.
see what I'm saying? So it's the teachings that we do. If we constantly project positive thoughts and proceed forward in that direction, then we're down.
Brother, and that's what we're doing. This is positive.
That's
But
why I
first,
already have
you have to know where you came from to know where you're going.
Yeah, so
Right.
You know,
Teach y'all.
this is positive. Like, I know we bring up curses and what happened to our people,
not
but it's a
effective.
beautiful thing at the end of the day because, like you said,
It's
and we kings and we gods,
it's kind of like
right? The kingdom is for Israel.
Well, the kingdom is ours to reclaim.
It's ours for the taking.
It's ours to reclaim.
But we have to keep the commandments, brother. That's what we're telling our people. Because remember, what did Moses say? If you did not keep these commandments, this is what happened to you.
We have this embedded in us. If we didn't have parents and we were just kids growing up, we would know how to love and be with
Right.
each
So you
other.
said the kingdom is ours. Right?
Insecurity comes from the weaker man.
Right. You said the kingdom is ours. It is ours,
The
right?
kingdom is ours to reclaim.
Exactly. So how do we get it?
How do we get it? By raising each other in the truth.
By raising each other in the truth, right?
I cannot deny the truth. I was homeless 5 years ago when my mother died. December 15th, it would be the 5th year. Now I have housing now. It's weird because I have lifetime Section 8 voucher. I don't see my future either. That's when they got a little guard with receipts. It's weird.
That's right. That's right. So brother, can we give you some commandments that our people may rise up and take the kingdom?
Great minds discuss ideas.
What was that?
Great minds discuss
right.
ideas.
That's right. That's right.
Average minds discuss events.
That's right. And we don't want to take up too much of your time.
Small minds discuss people.
Well, we just want to give you some commandments,
I
bro.
know, but I'm a creator. See what I'm saying? I don't understand. I overstand.
But the Most High is the creator.
Yes, I overstand.
Right. So we're going to give you some commandments, brother. Let's give the brothers some commandments. Right. Brother, you eat pork? You eat pork? No?
Well, I don't eat pig. I don't eat swine.
All right, real quick. Deuteronomy 14:2. Remember, you know what I'm saying? Remember, you said that you're scared of us to be God.
Your body is your temple. You have to. I ride bikes every day. I stay in Hayward.
You said your body is your temple, right? And so you got to protect your temple, brother. Which means you kind of can't speak, brother.
Like I said, I'm 45.
That's your temple.
Well, we all have vices. I was born in East Oakland, raised in Michigan.
It's like you said what?
I said I was born in East Oakland, raised in Michigan. I'm 45 and I'm still alive. My son is 21.
That's right.
He's also a senior in college.
You're right. Let me show you something. Deuteronomy 14:2. This is beautiful, brother. Now I'm giving you the positive of this effect, right? Read.
This Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 2.
Yeah.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
You set apart, brother. You different. You special, right? Read.
And the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people.
The Lord chose you, brother. Hey, the Lord chose you, brother. He didn't choose the Chinese man. He didn't choose the white man. He chose you. Real quick, brother. Real quick. Real quick. Read.
Unto himself above all nations.
No, above some.
Above all nations.
No, we all the same.
Above all nations
Read.
that are upon the earth.
The Lord said you are above all nations on the face of the earth, brother.
That's what I'm saying. I have alien.
Hey, that's what you're trying to me.
This is
But-
what I'm saying. My grandfather owned that.
What was that?
My grandfather owned that. This is an interesting fact. My son went through the family tree. He said, Dad, you don't know your great-grandparents? I said, no, my grandmother was born in 1914. That means out there way back in the 1800s. They called my grandmother a slave owner. Actually, the slave owner, she's 100% Indian. She freed her people. She enslaved her people.
Well, you are your father.
This is written in the Bible. This is written in the biography. Her husband, which is my grandfather, his name was Martin Luther Parker. This is Martin Luther King Jr. was named after. This is Denzel Washington, President of the War.
All right, brother, can we give you some commandments? All right, let's go to verse 8.
Verse 8.
Just give a couple commandments. Yeah.
It's the word.
Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 8. And the swine.
You know what swine is?
I know the things that happen.
Yeah, we just talked about it. It's pork, right? This is what Lord told the children of Israel, right? These are some commandments, right?
Because it divide the hoof, yet cheweth not the cud. It is unclean unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh.
You shall not what?
Ye shall not eat of their flesh, nor touch their dead carcass.
Right. So the Lord said no pork for our people.
I don't want to eat nothing that's dying.
You know, our people is big in that. Our people is big in eating pork.
I don't know who our people is.
Well, brother, our people. Hey, you looking at our people, brother.
You got people that say, boss, it's going to be a nice day today.
You looking at our people.
And you got other people that's like, man, whatever we're talking about for life. You see what I'm saying? Because Master's plan is not ours.
I'll say for you. Can I say that? Can I say that? Can I say that for you? The Lord is talking to you, brother. All right, read.
These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters.
Mind you, brother. This thing is not. It's not a light thing. This is how we get to the kingdom. Right. The Lord said these are all those that we shall eat that's in the water. Right. Read.
All that have fins and scales.
All that have what?
All that have fins and scales.
Right. And we know only thing in the water that has fins and scales is fish. Right. Right. Read.
And all that have fins and scales shall ye eat.
Right. You shall eat. Right. Read.
And whatsoever have not fins and scales, ye may not eat. It is unclean unto you.
Right. So it is unclean unto you. Right. Read.
Of all clean birds.
Oh no, you got it. Yeah. So the Lord saying no pork, no shrimp, no crab. I don't know if you eat those things.
It's your bottom feeders, right?
That's right. That's right, brother. So like you said, brother, you said, hey, this is a spiritual thing, brother. You know, you might see people with the Bible, you might say that's real, that's a fleshly thing, and it's all for man, but this is spiritual, brother. Like you said, they're bottom feeders.
Stories that was told, I'm telling you, these are some of the greatest stories that we remember throughout the course of time.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 27. Ye shall not round the corners of your heads.
Right.
Neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard.
Right, now remember, brother, we are special people above all nations. And you see you got the locks. You got the locks.
You start growing my hair, but my hair at 45 is still growing.
Right. So the thing is, but the Lord is saying he gave us beautiful hair. So the Lord is saying to not make our hair bald like the Africans are.
That comes from stress also.
Right. Our people go through stress, but the Lord is saying not to shave our hair bald. Because we got beautiful hair.
You know, like I tell the females, the world revolves but not around your ass. You see what I'm saying? You can't live your life like a soap opera. You see what I'm saying? We can't do these little melodramas.
See that? Now, brother, right. Now, brother, can you grow a beard?
I can grow a beard fully.
Oh, fully. Okay. Now you.
This is what I'm saying. You gotta brush your face. Just like how you try and get waves, you gotta straighten your hair out and brush your skin. This is how you do it.
Well, you know, the Lord gonna handle that. You know, you like got some facial hair. You know, you might want to grow it a little more.
No.
You know,
because I should have been cutting it. I've been out. I don't sleep. My dad died in 97.
But yeah, brother, you shouldn't cut.
Don't sleep.
Yeah, you shouldn't cut. You shouldn't cut.
I don't shave the razor. Keep the skin is thick, of course. So go back into the skin.
You said you shave with a razor?
No, I said I don't shave.
Okay, all praises. All praises. Right. So these are just some commandments, brother, because we royalty. And a king, you wanna have a beard on your face as a king.
It's
right?
a ritual. If you want to carry that.
Right.
Verse 28. Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord.
Right. So no tattoos, brother. You know, hey, brother.
Hieroglyphics are a thing. This is what I'm saying.
Some of us got tattoos, but no tattoos, brother. Right.
When you experience your mortality or when you experience immortality, you tend to see things in a broader perspective.
So what do you say?
My mother and my son, my baby mom's mother was the 53rd and 54th death. I was an active honorary pallbearer on. You see what I'm saying? You shouldn't go through 54 funerals. close to loving them. You see
Well,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
well, brother, all we're saying,
I flew off the freeway and flipped over more than 33 times and walked out unscathed.
well, all praises,
You
brother.
see what I'm saying?
All
So
praises.
the reason
The
why
Most High
is because-
preserved you for this moment.
See, because it's death. Once I put the loved ones that I hold dear to my heart, I don't stress off of them no more. I
Right,
don't cry
right.
off of them.
Right, that's all we're saying, brother. No tattoos. No tattoos. Right? No tattoos. You know what today
It's
is?
your brains. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
This crew matter doesn't come with us when we go. Just like
Right.
being rich is the things that you can't
Right.
take
So
to
no
the
more
casket.
tattoos, brother. Right? No more tattoos, right?
Well, if you want to call them tattoos, no more tattoos. Yes.
Right. No more tattoos, right? No more marks. The Lord says.
says,
Read it again.
no print, nor print any marks upon you.
Right. No. The Lord said.
If I'm armed with friendly fire and it leaves a scar, then that's something I
Yeah, that's right, brother. You know, you might fall, get bruised up, whatever the case may be. But the Lord said for you yourself not to put marks
I
upon.
know, but this is why English is a messed up language, because naturally it doesn't translate like
Yeah,
that.
it's a bachelor language.
Because if it was, we would all say tonight.
It's a bachelor language.
You see what I'm
Right?
saying?
Yeah, it is a messy
It wouldn't be
language.
here, there, and there.
It is a messy language, but the Lord
It's
said that
ignorant language.
the Lord said He will speak to us in these last days with the different language because we fell as a nation.
Is the Lord speaking, or is it just...
We feel as a nation.
It's just bestowed upon us.
But when we get in the kingdom, we will speak our original language, and we will live forever.
What if our original language is just impassive?
Well, whatever.
It's just a positive, it's a positive aura.
Yeah, and that's having the laws in your inward.
Right, this is why they say don't fuck up the vibe, because bass is not a sound, it's a vibration.
But,
See what I'm saying?
right.
It's a
But
vibration.
you know what today is?
26?
Right. What? Right. That's right. But today is the Sabbath also. I don't know if you know that.
Start of Ramadan?
No. Today is the Sabbath,
Sabbath is what?
the seventh day of the week, which is the Lord's day. Right.
In what denomination?
Oh,
What religion?
well,
Sabbath day is the day of the Sabbath. Christianity?
No, the Christian. Those are. I'm talking about our nationality, our God-given nationality with the commandments.
Sovereign nation or sovereignty? Land.
No,
Sovereignty of land?
Yeah, sovereignty of the nation.
Sovereignty of
The nation of Israel. Right, we're gonna give you this real quick. Right?
So, and I'm just to be clerical, like 5%er, no?
No. We're Israelites. Right. Not Christianity, not Catholic, not Buddhism, not none of these. Not 5%ers.
Not Orthodox Muslim, but black.
No, none of that, brother. None of this. None of that. These are all man-made. You know.
See, they're along with the ones that, wear the wigs and all this other stuff.
Right, that's right.
These are not real figures.
Right.
These are not real people.
Right. That's right. We don't follow them. We follow God. Right. Let's get that Exodus 28 real quick.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day,
Right.
to keep it holy.
Right.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
Right.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
Right. Today is the seventh day. Right. The church, the wicked religions. Yeah, the wicked religions. They'll say it's Sunday.
You see, today is the 7th day because for some time it was a Lord day rest.
Well,
It's what physical, it's what the body does.
well, that's right. That's right.
For essence, there's no such thing. That's why he's incomprehensible. He's unfathomable. You see what I'm saying? He's inscrutable. Inscrutable means incomprehensible to the human mind. That's why we can't address him really directly because there's no way to.
Right.
It's a simple way.
Well, we just give you some commandments, brother. So today's the seventh day, which means you don't wanna buy and sell today. You got the Lord said you got 6 days to do all the work. Go to work, make your money. Make your money.
I'm on like broadband. My money don't sleep, I don't sleep. You see what I'm saying? I don't sleep, so I figure I gotta spend my time not idly, but to invest in my mind and my mental health.
Right. Well, all I'm saying, but all the Lord's saying is, brother, on the seventh day, you wanna gather together with the people. You wanna meditate on the word, meditate on the elements, because this is the Lord's day. Right? You got to give at least 1 day to the Lord, right?
Every day.
Right? Every day.
You make your moment.
Yeah, every day. Every day, every
It's
moment.
mind-blowing.
Every day, every moment. But you don't want to say every day, but it's really not every day.
We can't go backwards. The only time we can go backwards is when we start, then we stay in the stars. The furthest star away that's time travel. It's going back in time. You look at the furthest star furthest away from us, 60 million years ago. It took that light this long to get here.
Well, today is the seventh day of the week, brother. It's the Sabbath. You know.
I hear you though.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. So just real quick, what did the Lord call us?
That's right.
What did the Lord call us?
See, that's why, this is what people say. I can only go off.
So I ask you one question. Do you believe in God?
I believe that there is a spirit higher than me. I don't pray to man.
Give me Luke 24, verse 25.
I don't pray to man or to anything that is based on just like I do. No, it's not about the belief.
What people believe to a certain extent.
I have faith that I am who I am, but I'm also in his likeness.
Right, this is.
This is Luke chapter 24, verse 5.
Yeah.
And as they were afraid, and bowed down their faces into the earth, and said unto him, Why seek ye the living among the dead? He is not here, but is risen. Remember how he spake unto you when he was yet in Galilee, saying, The Son of Man must be delivered. This is Luke 24:25. Then he said unto them, O fools, and slow of heart to believe.
Slow of what?
Oh, slow of heart to believe.
Slow of what?
And slow of heart to believe.
So our people believe to a certain extent, but they're kind of slow of heart to believe. They kind of believe it, but they're slow to admit these things that it is true and that this is what it is. Right?
Continue on. All that the prophets have spoken ought not a Mashiach to have suffered these things and to enter into his glory.
Right? All that the prophets have spoken. That we are the Israelites, we got to keep the commandments. The kingdom is for Israel. Our people are slow to believe these things, right? This thing is real, brother. This thing is real. You don't want to be slow to believe. You want to run into it. When you hear these things, brother, you want to run into it and say that this is the truth. We are the people. You want to fact check? Fact check. But brother, we just fact checked it with Deuteronomy 28.
He read something.
Right, he read something that happened.
Right. Fact check is when the majority agrees in the like mind on a certain thing on a specific topic.
Well, that's not really a fact check, brother.
Well,
you know, because a lot of people will say that we're African Americans. Now, is that a fact?
Well,
that's not a fact, brother. So just because the majority of the people say something doesn't mean it's true.
We do a DNA test on what actually is actual.
Let me get First Corinthians 3:16. So, brother, your body is a temple, right?
Yes.
Right, so we want to show you real quick what the Lord said about our temple. We have to protect our temple, right? Like you said, you got to protect your energy, right?
We have to do a lot of things.
You got to do a lot of things.
You know what I'm saying? But one thing that we don't do is have someone do it for us.
That's right. That's absolutely right, brother. That's absolutely right, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to do it. You got to do it on your own, right? Let's get 1 Corinthians 3:16.
It's the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
Right, the brother knows. He knows he's a temple of God, right? We know we're the temple of God, read.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you.
Right, because we're his people. So the Spirit of God dwells inside you, right, read.
If any man defile the temple of God,
What the Lord say?
if any man defile the temple of God,
What's going to happen?
him shall God destroy.
What the Lord say?
Him shall God destroy.
Right, and so brother, how do you defile your temple is what we just read. You know, if you're eating pork, if you're eating shrimp, crab, and lobster, if you're smoking weed.
If you're not taking care of your responsibilities, other men that didn't have the advantage of you having positive male figures in your life, what if you want to turn around and bring it up those that didn't have the heart at all?
Well, what do you mean?
They killed Tukey because he was reforming Crips. They could have not let him die. They could have let him stay alive.
Right.
Yet you have people like Dr.
Right. Tukey, he should have been keeping the commandments, brother.
No, Stanley was a man that was flawed because we all flawed. We all have a death day. I'm talking about Tukey Williams.
Oh yeah, Tukey Williams.
I seen the lights go dim when he died.
Yeah, right, and that's a curse too, brother.
It's two people like Charles Manson, Jeffrey Dahmer, these people that were fleshly as carnivores and people.
Well, brother, I'm saying we gotta keep the commandments, brother. Also, we gotta keep the commandments, brother. We can't defile our temple.
You said who's still alive?
Dahmer?
Dahmer's dead. Yeah, they killed him. He ain't killed him. When did Dahmer die?
He died a long time.
They died in the machine. I'm just saying, like,
He got cooked.
even Charles Manson, he been dead too. Charles also dead. They killed Manson. I mean, what's his name? Dahmer in jail. He got a gruesome death.
He died a long time ago.
They stuck it up. Yeah.
Good, but you wouldn't know from the females in this cult. They keep his name alive. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
This is
mean,
what I'm saying. My son,
you gotta look into it though. That's his
my son's 21.
Right.
Walk on redshirt freshman in football. He didn't get a sports scholarship, but an academic scholarship. He just did 3 years at Oregon State University. Now he's at Southern California Northridge. You see what I'm saying? He's a senior in college. I said, you know, if I have to be homeless for him to have a clean slate, 2-time felon. You see what I'm saying? I need him to have that. I say OG wisdom, and when I say OG life hack, is because I put him up here over the fence. Say, Dad, why don't you give me the accolades? Accolades for what? I made you. Do something I can.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
I know what you're coming from.
Jeffrey Dahmer died in November 28, 1994 at the Columbia Correctional Institution.
So yeah, all we're saying, brother, is that
Hey, start, but you understand what I'm saying.
right.
You understand what I'm saying? And see, this is where you don't literally take things that could be made figuratively. That's why we have metaphors and symbols. Because it's the word. You would think that Dahmer was mocked by the people that do that Satan worshiping, that pagan worshiping, just like they get dressed up on Halloween. You see what I'm saying?
Really got something.
Now you saying like they keeping Dahmer and they alive, but
Just like I'm saying.
look, hold on. That's literally what all the Crips do. They took life alive.
Crips and Bloods made after.
I know about it.
After what?
Stanley Tookie Williams and Ray Washington started the Crips. They started the Crips.
You were the organizations you were informed in my
They was informed of trying to protect the neighborhood, but that's beside the fact. No, but that's beside the fact. But that's beside the fact. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand. You said that they
So they
still.
killed you.
Wait, see what I'm saying? You said they keeping Dominate alive. It's the same way with the Crips. It's people nowadays are still Crips.
Yes.
So they still keeping what? Tookie name alive. His legacy, right?
Well,
No, you gotta admit that because if people dressing up like Dahmer, it's the same thing.
not the same thing. It's like saying, stalking flavor, you see what I'm saying? Just because she's female, and she talks with a feminine voice, doesn't mean that she can't be a first gender. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? There's masks that they put over people's face. So when the Crip, the snitch that got out there and killed Nipsey, when he got back to jail and said they paid me $75,000 to do it, then what?
But it's still the fact that they still Crips because who? Because why are all these men Crips?
Well, sometimes they're like third generation,
No.
grandpa, pop, and
But where it start from? Where the Crips start from? It's two men. Ray Washington and Tookie Stanley
What
Tookie
are they trying
Crips,
to do
right?
what? What are they trying to replicate?
It doesn't matter what they're trying to it doesn't matter what they're trying to replicate. It's just a matter of their legacy is still here based on what the nation more generations are doing. But it turned to what? But it turned into what?
That's what happens when the towers that are set against us.
It turned to the negative.
They're doing science experiments, saying here go the recipe to crack. Here you guys
Right,
go.
it took you to the negative, brother, but this is what we're doing. The Lord told us to gather together. He didn't tell us to gather together so we can go against our fellow brethren. He told us to gather together that we may be delivered from our enemies.
Right. Our enemies is everywhere.
Exactly.
Our enemies are on the planet, but our enemies is also ignorance.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So we have to.
That's what it teaches.
What Stanley was doing that, so when they did, okay, you can say if you want to go on ethical scales of something foul, or create something that turned into something foul, and he was also reforming people because he understood that it was a system.
Right, brother. They always say that they
Reform 60 people.
Hey, 'cause our own people can be our enemies too. But right. But once we tell them, look, you're an Hebrew Israelite, you gotta keep the commandments. I'm your brother. You know what I'm saying? And they be converted. Now this is my friend. This is my friend and my fellow brother.
Some people are poisoned.
Yeah, some people are poisonous. Some people are never going to make it, brother. And they're going to be destroyed by the Most High God.
Right. She's 400 years. Right. Similar to James though, there's this Larry Lynch rules that are still in play today. You know what I'm saying?
I will always say, brother, you got to keep the commandments, right? So what does the Lord call us?
So you have to keep it honest.
And that's what's keeping it honest, brother. It's keeping the commandments. That's keeping it honest. Because if you're not keeping the commandments, brother, what are you doing?
Well, who's commanding you?
It's commanded.
Yes, who's commanding
Because we're royalty.
Well, see, we're also
if-
creatures of habit and ritual and repetition. We learn to repetition.
What did the Lord call us?
What did the Lord call us?
What did the Lord call us?
The Lord calls me, I call back to him. Because it's in him. It's in him. It's in creation. These are the mathematics of the things that help us
Let me get Genesis.
attain another level that you can't really get to if you just with secular world. You see what I'm saying? There's a spirit.
Real quick, let me get Proverbs 4 and 7.
That's taking over you.
Let me get Proverbs 4 and
It's
7.
swelled up with something that's you feel it when it's in.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 7. Wisdom is the principal thing.
What the Lord say?
Wisdom is the principal thing.
Read.
Therefore give wisdom.
Therefore get what?
Therefore get wisdom.
Read.
And with her, and with all thy getting, get
And
understanding.
with all thy getting, brother, you gotta get understanding. Wisdom is a principal thing. Now, real quick, let me get Proverbs 16 and verse 16. Because this is what wisdom is gonna bring, brother. You said the kingdom for us. Wisdom is gonna give us the kingdom of heaven, brother. Wisdom is going to give us the kingdom of heaven.
16 and 16?
Yes, Proverbs 16 and 16.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 16.
Go.
How much better is it to get wisdom?
What the Lord said?
How much better is it to get wisdom
Right? How much better is it to get wisdom? Right? Read.
than gold, and to get understanding rather than to be chosen than silver?
Right? So how much better is that? You know what I'm saying? Wisdom is better than gold and silver because wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Most High God will bring you to the kingdom. Right? Riches profit not in the day of wrath. You can have all the money you want.
That's right.
But when the Lord returns, if your garment is filthy and you're not keeping the commandments, you're gonna get destroyed. Right? Real quick, let me get Genesis 49 and 1. Right. All right. I'm about to close up, and I'm gonna let the next brother edify y'all on who we are as a people and our nationality, our God-given nationality. Right?
This is Genesis chapter 49, verse 1.
Bring it out.
Jacob called his sons and said, gather yourselves
What the
together.
Lord say?
Gather yourselves together.
What the Lord say?
Gather yourselves together.
Right.
That I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days.
Right. So the Lord said for all of us to gather ourselves together, that He may tell us what shall befall us in the last days. Right? Because you're living in the last days. Right? So with that, Kwame Yashra.
Kwame Yashra. Kwame Yashra. Kwame Yashra.